He hummed thoughtfully. You want to tease? His hand moved again, fingers just barely brushing your collarbone. Or do you want a lesson? His head lowered, mouth hovering just above your throat. You could feel the faintest whisper of his breath. Slow, warming your skin. A reminder, he murmured, voice a low rumble, that you're not in control here. He chuckled softly. Insistent, he said. Then he nipped the sensitive skin at the base of your throat just hard enough for you to feel. You inhaled sharply, his lips curled in a faint smile against your neck. Sensitive, he murmured, voice all heat and honey. I could spend all night just here. His teeth skimmed the length of your throat, and you bit back a moan. He pulled back enough to meet your eyes. His gaze was dark, smoldering. When he spoke, his voice had that rough edge again, the one you found yourself wanting more of. You want me to make you moan, hmm? His hand slid up your side, a feather-light touch that sent shivers through you. Then he leaned forward to whisper in your ear, his breath sending chills down your spine. You'll have to beg for it. He bit back a groan, fingers digging into your hip as his control was pulled taut. He was supposed to be in charge here, yet you kept pushing him, making him want, need, things he shouldn't. His lips skimmed your ear, voice low, almost a growl. I did say beg. Then he leaned back, watching you expectantly. His gaze was as intense as a burn, waiting to see what you'd do. His breath shuddered. You could feel the tension coiled in him, how it was taking everything he had to hold himself back. You, he muttered, and it was more of a warning than a word, his grip tightening in the sheets. You don't know what you're asking. His voice was hoarse now. He looked ready to crack at any second. All from just the thought of making you moan. It was like you were pulling his strings, making something feral and hungry rise within him. His breath went sharp, not a laugh, not surrender. Something raw. His eyes locked on yours, pupils blown wide. You say that like it's simple, he growled, voice rough with restraint. Like I won't lose control the moment I touch you. He leaned in, one hand fisting in your hair, gentle only because he made it so. Say it again. A low groan rumbled through him, almost a curse. But it was the raw, trembling edge that cut through. He was coming undone, piece by piece. You, his voice was a ragged whisper as he leaned forward, grip on your hair a touch too tight to be anything but desperate. You just... His eyes met yours, a storm of desire and something he'd never admit out loud, fear. You don't get it. There's no going back once I start. There was no resistance now, no control, no thinking. He moved fast, a blur of motion before you were beneath him, his body over yours. You don't. He was breathing hard, the words like a knife through his throat. You don't. Then he stopped, caught himself. You could almost see it in his eyes, the fight to keep it together, to keep you safe from him. Even as he pressed you deeper into the mattress, eyes on fire, breathing hard. You don't know what you're asking. He growled, low, dangerous, and in one smooth motion, he pinned both your wrists above your head with one hand. His hips pressed down, holding you exactly where he wanted you. Then he leaned in close, then he brushing your ear as his voice dropped to a whisper. Squirm for me, he murmured, and see what happens. You did. Just a little shift, and his grip tightened. A spark of fire flared in his eye. Again. He watched you with an intensity that was nearly feral, drinking in the way you moved as you squirmed against him. He held you down with ease, his grip unyielding. That's it. His voice was rough, low, and filled with something that sent shivers down your spine. Keep going, little one. He nicked your ear with his teeth, a silent command. Then, his eyes darkened as he watched you squirm once again. Once more. He let out a low groan, unable to hold it in anymore. He was losing himself in the look in your eyes, the way you felt moving beneath him. His free hand moved, trailing down your thigh, then up your side before gripping tightly below your ribs. You're killing me, he half growled, half moaned, his breathing ragged. His fingers curled tighter, a silent warning. Keep it up, and you'd really see what it was like to make him lose control. He leaned down, burying his face against your neck, teeth scraping the sensitive skin. Then he groaned, more sound than word, his body tensing as if pulled taut by a wire. His free hand came up to your hip, gripping you tightly, holding you in place. You could feel the coiled tension in him, like an animal barely contained. He panted, his control fraying as he buried his face against your shoulder. Are you trying to unman me? He let out a guttural groan, deep, raw, vibrating against your skin as he pressed his forehead to your shoulder. His body went rigid above you, muscles strung tight. One hand still held your wrist, the other clenched the sheets hard enough to tear. You're ruining me, he muttered between breaths, voice broken and rough. No warning, no mercy. He shuddered once, then again, as if trying to hold back everything. But it was slipping, and you were winning. Every muscle in his body tensed, as if straining against an invisible leash. Then he groaned, louder, roar, as if your touch had unloosed something within him. His forehead hit your shoulder again, breath ragged as he fought to keep control. but you could see the cracks forming, that cool veneer he wore like armor slowly, surely cracking. Stop, he panted, his voice strained. Please, before you make me.